my artist. Welcome back. Today we are going to make this beautiful bouquet of flowers for May Day. May Day is a European holiday that originated in Europe in a bunch of different European countries, actually. And it is celebrated through dances and singing, planting things. Sometimes they would have something called a maypole, and it would have a ribbon around it, and people would grab the ribbon and dance around the pole. One of the traditions that they do with May Day is sometimes they would deliver flowers on front doorsteps or porches and knock and run. When I was a kid, we used to do this as well. So sometimes having real flowers are not always an option. So today we're going to make some flowers. And in this time where we are social distancing and being safe with staying away from people, this would be a great project to do to encourage others in your neighborhood and on your block. If you live in an apartment, you could do it in your apartment complex. You don't have to knock and run, but you could make these and then leave them at the doorstep. So today we're going to make flowers, and then in our next video I'm going to show you how to take a container, any kind of container. This is a Crystal Light container, a jar, an orange juice container, anything that would be able to hold your flowers in, okay? You could even, if you have access to the small little milk cartons like what you get from school, you could even use those, all right? So let's get started, and before we do, this is what you need. You need paper, scissors, glue or tape. You need crayons or markers, something to color your flowers with. Okay, and then you need something to tape them to. Now, these are paper straws that I taped to. This is if I can turn it around, this is a pipe cleaner that you could use, or you could even use popsicle sticks. So you could color the bottom of the popsicle stick green if you wanted to. You wouldn't necessarily have to, but you could use popsicle sticks for them. You can also go out to your yard and see if there's sticks on the ground and tape those to a regular stick. All right? All right, let's get started. Let's get our paper and something to draw with out. Are we ready? Okay, so we're going to start. I'm going to show you how to make several different kinds of flowers. The first flower I'm going to show you how to make is just a traditional flower. You make a circle in the middle, and then you're going to make kind of a teardrop shape, but you're not going to make it come to a point at the bottom. You're just going to come to that circle and stop. Okay, and then you could even add little lines that are kind of curved for the middle of the flower. Okay, then you can get your crayons, colored pencils, markers, and color this. Another flower that we can make is it'll look like a daisy, and a daisy can have rounded edges like this, but a lot of daisies have pointed edges like this. So instead of making the rounded top, you're just going to make a pointed top, okay? All right, and they don't have to be perfect because there is no such thing as a perfect flower. This is a simple tulip. This is probably one of the most simple flowers to make. You make a U just like this. Okay, and then you're going to do a little zigzag. Goes back and forth. Okay, this is what you could do as a tulip if you wanted to. You could add little petals, okay, just little lines to signify the petals. And then again, you would color the inside of these in. Okay, and the nice thing about this is you can pause this video, make one of these flowers, color it, and then go to the next flower. This next flower is one of the first flowers I learned to draw as a kid, and it's so much fun. I used to do this all the time, probably in school when I should have been doing my schoolwork. So this is a circle, an open circle. Then I'm just going to make a rainbow line or kind of like a U or a little hump there. Then I'm going to take I'm going to do another line, another arch, only this time I'm going to put part of it on the hump on the first arch. And then I'm going to just keep doing that, overlapping my arches. So I'm going to put an arch on one of the arches and then connect it to the other arch. So that's kind of an easy way of making a rose. And let me show you, I think I do. I have one rose that's already made. So this is what it would look finished. Okay, and the fun part is you could make this rose petal as big as you wanted. Okay, you would just keep going. I remember filling my whole paper with these as a kid. Okay, all right, then you can color that in. Now the next flower that we are going to learn to make is a closed rose. So this is an open rose. This is going to be a closed rose. Let's do a different color. Let's do, how about we do a little teal color. So I'm going to make a U again. And then inside of this, I'm going to make a spiral. Just like this. Okay, and then right here, I'm going to come up and curve it for the petals. Then I'm going to curve this way. Okay, now a lot of roses at the bottom have leaves. So I'm just going to do a zigzag here at the bottom for the leaves. Okay, and then if I want to, I can kind of connect it. Then I'm going to color it. Okay, and then for our last one, I'm going to take another marker, and I'm going to make a heart. Then I'm going to make another heart connected to that heart. Then another heart connected to that heart. And I'm just going to keep going around and around. Okay. So this would be a heart flower. Okay. All right. So now we're going to take these and we're going to color them and then cut them out. All right. And then we'll meet back here in just a minute and I'll show you what the next step is. All right. Okay, so we have all of our flowers now colored and cut out. Okay, and we use different mediums. We use markers, colored pencils, crayons. Now I'm going to show you several different ways to make the stems. You can use a popsicle stick and simply take one of the flowers and you could do tape or glue. I'm just going to, for the sake of time, do tape. But you definitely could do glue and it could be more secure then. So it is taped on. Okay. Then another way you could do it is for a flower like this that has a center that you could have it sticking like this. You could take the pipe cleaner, poke it through, and then in the center, you just fold this over for the middle of the flower. And then that secures it. Okay. And there you have a flower. Okay. Another way to do it is I have a straw here This is a paper straw. You could really use any kind of straw. And again, just like the popsicle stick, you're going to tape it down, or like I said, you could glue it. Okay, so there's another one. And then the last way I'm going to show you is, actually, I'll do this right here. You can fold this in half and then make two little snips, okay, about a half an inch apart. And then you can take one of your, like this is a straw, or you could do a stick, okay? And then there is your flower, okay? And you could see part of your stick there. So here are my flowers. I'd love to see your flowers. So take a picture of them and then post them. I'd love to see them. Then come back for our next video tomorrow, and we'll be making the container to put these in so that you can make some May Day deliveries. All right? Keep creating and see you soon.